2/23/20, February 23rd, 2020. It's 8/23/2025, August 23rd, 2025. Oh, 5.5 years ago. I had the thought today while I was at work in the bathroom because I took a few days off posting. I hit 100 posts on my new song Fed Up on TikTok and then stopped. I think I hit 101. My goal was to hit 100 and then I hit the goal and then I stopped and I'm like, bro, I was motivated to hit that goal, finite game, and I think like I need to be posting every day. I haven't posted in like a week. So anyway, I was going through my songs on TikTok. It's hooked up to Solari Records account, not my Zach Escon account, but regardless. And I was going through my songs, and obviously, so then I clicked on one of the songs and the uses on the videos from like a long time ago, 4 or 5 years ago, and it was a 3 months remaining, which is an account on TikTok that I did with some friends back in college, and it just a wave of nostalgia and like a little sadness too that like we made a bunch of music and none of it came out, and I'm grateful for that time, and we have some of the sessions captured on video and like, but for what? Like, put it out, bro. You know, like what? Yeah, a documentary down the line. I'm sure I'll do that. You know, maybe I'll do a show or like, but like, there's so much that won't make it. And, I don't know, I took a few weeks off doing these because no real reason, but I feel like I've grown a lot in these last few weeks. It's 4 a.m. right now. It's usually my bedtime is 4 a.m. Usually I go to work. It depends. 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 p.m. It depends. But and then I get home, eat, walk my dog, shower, and then try to work on some music. But the last few days I've been getting up around 11, and so I still get 7 hours, and then getting some music done like first thing, and it just feels really good to do that because I'm drained. I'm drained, and it's not the best place to create from. That being said, I can still do some stuff, but like more high level, like really pushing the needle forward stuff. I feel, and I think that's where it felt hard and stuck, is because I didn't feel like I was able to push the needle forward until my days off. And even then I felt like I was recovering and whatever. I'm going on tangents here, but like, I don't know, we've got these songs, and like, anyway, I go to this one TikTok where there's 3 months remaining thing, and then I go to the 3 months remaining account, and there's this song that 5 years ago someone commented like, let me know when this song's out, and we never put it out. And I'm just like, it also just makes me think like, I've been learning a lot from the Kabbalah stuff that I've been doing too, but one idea is like all that energy and time and effort is not gone. It's not wasted. And I don't feel, it just feels sad, I think, because, you know, we put season stuff out. I feel honestly bad. I wish we put that out. I don't know. I take responsibility for not coming out and whatever. I also wish, I wish Daniel was with us in Palm Springs. We lived in when we did the season project. I wish Daniel was there, and I should have been more vocal about including him there. And honestly, it's like a regret that I have. I don't know if he would have come either. I think honestly, we might have offered it, but like, it's not a regret. It's just something I don't know, man. There's so many decisions we make in life that's just like, I guess hindsight, you can see maybe what might have been a better decision, but who knows? Like, honestly, I think I got closer to Daniel during that time because we were both doing SNHU every day. And then after, we would like get on the phone and stuff, and then we moved back in together again. So it's like, I don't know, but whatever. It's just sad this stuff never came out, and I'm grateful that I'm releasing every month. Fed Up, it hit 2,000 streams. Shout out Rocky Fresh. That's a super cool milestone for me as a kid. I'm geeking about that. My next song's coming out. What's the 23rd? Saturday. It's coming out this Thursday, 28th, 5 days from now. And super excited about that. This one, I filmed a bunch of content for it too. Paid $300 for video shoot. Paid $200 for mix and master. I think that was something that I realized too recently, is like, I need to try different things. I can't just keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. And if the way that people perceive me is based on what they hear through the music and what they see through my content, how can I delegate to people who are better than me at making those two formats sound and look better? And that was the thought process. So I'm excited for this content to come out and the song to come out and everything. And I've been working on the next one, the September release as well. So I don't feel like I'm at a place right this second to really work on it and make progress on it significantly. So I feel like it's better to just go to bed, try to get up at 11, and then, move the needle forward on that, and then get to the gym and then work. And I'm off Sunday, thank God, so I can try to bring it home. And then Sunday night, I'm doing feedback with replay back. And then Monday, Tuesday, it comes out Thursday. I don't know. I got kind of sentimental, I guess, and sad a little bit. And also just like grateful for that time, for that period, because I don't know. I was also thinking earlier, like my brother, I'm 9.5 years older than him. He's going to college this year. And I guess next year, because 2016 is when I graduated. So next year is 10 years ago. Next year is when I graduated high school and went to college. And like, this was 2020. What, my senior year, junior, senior? I don't even know, dude. I think senior year. I don't remember. But, it's just like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, it feels like it doesn't, the time relationship to time is just weird because it feels like so long ago, but it feels like not that long ago in the same time. I don't know how to describe it. I think it's sadness at times when it's like you have this connection, you go back to the songs and the clips, and it's like you're so close to certain people and you go on your own paths. for whatever reasons. That always was like confusing to me. But we're all on our own path, you know? And I'm not worried what other people are thinking about me, because it doesn't do anything for me. But I can wish them well, you know? And yeah, that's another thing that I think, like, high school, college especially, it's like everyone's just, you're very open and free and collaborative. And like after college it's really like, unless there's money on the line, at least in my experience, and you know, I'm not an incredible guitarist, or like I'm not an incredible, like, at least how other people see me, maybe, to the point where it's like, unless there's money on the line, I feel like a lot of times, you know what it is? It's not even just money. It's just people need a reason. People need a reason. People need a reason to show up. And it's easy to believe in things that other people believe in. Like, even if you don't think an artist is dope, but if they have a following and you know they're going to stream well, or if they have a following, even if they have no music out, you're more inclined to work with that person, even if you don't fuck with it. You know, you just think career-wise, like, I think it's the same thing. Like, it's like, I get that. I understand it. And I probably move similarly to that, even though it's not a conscious thing. And I think like that's something that's been frustrating at times, where it's like, I just know if I have 500,000 monthly listeners, which isn't even that many, it's like, I just know people treat me different. And like, it's just, not that I need people to treat me different. And that's maybe what I'm learning by being in these situations, is like how to figure it out without these things you think you need, you know? Whether it's other people or opportunities or alley-oops. It's so funny too, like the idea of investing in a videographer, investing in mixing. It's like, I don't know if I was stubborn or what, but just like, I don't know. I'm excited for this next release. Like, I think that's also a part of it. Like, when you put money up, like, you're investing in yourself, you know? I remember when I got these speakers that I have right here, the same speakers in that video on the TikTok from Tucson, same speakers. They were at my mom's house when I was in New York. Those same songs were coming out of these speakers 5 years ago, 5.5 years ago. And it's just crazy. Like, I remember when I bought these speakers, that was the biggest music purchase I ever made. It was like $400. And you put so much time and effort and love and care and play and money and sweat and tears into this thing. And it's not for, you know, like, it's like, it's a pie chart. It's not like it's black and white. It's not like I'm doing this for the money, you know, or I'm doing this only for like love and for fun. It's like, it's a pie chart, and these things are all parts of the pie chart. And I would be lying if I said it was just for fun. Like, this is not a hobby to me. You know, but I'd be lying that if I said if I looked at this strictly business, because it's not. It's fun. It's like, it's not work. I had this other thought in the bathroom at work today too, which is like, the unattractive thing is where the money is. There will always be money for the unattractive things. I was thinking about like how my girlfriend and I were thinking about hiring someone to clean the apartment. And it's like, that'll probably cost $150. And I was like, why? I was thinking about it. I was like, okay, so we're going to But $150 up for what? Like, nothing's that dirty, but really what it is like the bathroom, the toilet. It's just the stuff we don't really want to do. We don't want to take 30 minutes, an hour, and just do technically. And I think that where my mind was like, well, that's transferable to career, you know? The fun stuff is making the songs. What I haven't been doing over the past week has been TikToks. You know, when I get home from work and it's 4:21 a.m., am I scrolling on TikTok? Like, anyway, a lot. I'm kind of unloading here, but I'll probably do some other updates as well. I just feel like I needed to maybe just grow and digest and not show up every week, but I'm still going to hit the numbers. Like, I have a few to catch up on. Hopefully I can get them done this week and I'll send them the newsletter. I don't even know if anyone's watching these, but similar, like how I said before, like, I think it's cool to just capture moments and share them. Even if you don't share them, just capture moments, because it's cool to see where my headspace is at now, I think, versus the beginning of the year versus the last time I did one of these 3 weeks ago or whatever. I've since lost like 10 pounds, by the way. And I got some money sent from my music over from BMI and from Song Trust. And it was like unexpected and such a blessing. I'm so grateful. I believe my relationship with money's evolving. My energy overall is evolving, and it's been a process. Kabbalah has been a great teacher, as well as my friends, people around me have been holding me to a higher standard. So I'm just very grateful. I'm very grateful. And, changing the way I look at food from dopamine or a stress reaction to medicine, right? If I'm overweight, I'm sick. So me eating 2 chicken breasts with a salad is medicine. That's not maybe the preference. I'm maybe craving fucking Papa John's pizza, but it's not about the dopamine. It's about restraint and intentionality a little bit there too as well. And also just like, I think your energy changes, what you eat, what you consume. I'm watching an Andy Frisella podcast. Like, that being said, you can be a success junkie and just watch binge podcasts and interviews and stuff all day. So action is crucial and key. So anyway, just kind of reflecting on the week I don't know how I even got down this rabbit hole. I guess, I was kind of upset it actually, so I do know how, but I asked 3 of my closest friends, like, people, 4 people closest to me right now, all had opportunities for growth for me. And that's why I'm here, to grow, to get better in all aspects of my life. And that's the kind of people I want around me. They're going to call me out on my bullshit and challenge me to raise my bar and to set a standard and keep it and exceed it. One was focus, another was timeliness. Another was just taking myself serious, I think, which was something like, I don't know. Yeah, I think it was all just good reminders. So I feel like I've been growing through that as well. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna catch some Z's. Super excited for this next release. Super excited, grateful for this growth. I just hit under 190 pounds today. barely, like 189.6 or some shit. But it's like the lowest I've been in like 3 months, 3 to 6 months. And it's all been from calorie deficit. A large part of that is like, even if I'm over my calorie goal for the day, I'm still burning calories, gym or at work on my feet. So just grateful. I think the progress is huge. Progress with the numbers. Shout out Spotify Radio. Shout out God for everything, bro. For real. For the little, like, keep going $500 bag that he sent through, for the $200 bag from Bungalow last month, $80 this month from Bungalow's, like, stuff that I produced from the sessions from Bungalow over the last few weeks. Just very grateful. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And I feel like I've grown so much. I feel like I always, I'm coming to clarity with ideas I had but didn't understand. Or maybe I understood but didn't know. And I know there's a ton more room for growth for sure, but I'm just very grateful for how far I've come. Yeah, I mean, beyond all this too is just like this I think also expansion of worthiness and desire. Like, I think that, like, a lot of us wait for someone to tell us that we're good enough. And that's definitely something I struggle with. It's like, hey, I was waiting for, bro, back in fucking high school, dog, I would be making songs in the closet, pull up to smoke with the homies, playing the new thing I had, and hope that they would gas me up. And if they didn't, it was back to the lab. It was like, it's not good enough. And that's not a recipe for making dope shit and having fun. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a journey, bro. High school, college, New York, back to LA, Lamp, post Lamp. It's been a journey, bro. It's been a wild ride, but I don't know the alternative. I think that's like, I got to a place where I was like, yeah, man, I think like that was one of the biggest breakthroughs that I'm like realizing. It's just like this worthiness. Like, you have to crown yourself. You have to like look yourself in the eyes and in the mirror and go, I'm him. I'm dope. I'm capable. No one is me. And that's been hard for me to balance. It's hard. Because you can quickly go to the extreme of like ego. I'm the fucking greatest. I'm better than everyone else. And that's not what I'm talking about. Or the other extreme is like, oh my God, like it's about me. Either way, it's about me. And I think like, at what point you were a kid, you're told you can do anything you want in life. You could be an astronaut. You could be the president of the United States. You could be a doctor. You could be anything. At what point is it, let's be realistic, Like, that essence is still there. That capability didn't leave. And if it's just like reps, if talent is nothing but consistent effort, at a certain point you gotta say, hey, okay, you know. It's a process of like taking on influences and then removing things that are not you, and just like discovering this evolution and creation process of who you are, and sharing that with the world, your perspective, your beliefs, your feelings, and hopefully healing yourself, but also healing someone else. Like at the end of the day, this is out of service and devotion, and inspiration, you know. I believe I truly believe I have the ability to inspire people. And I think that, coming back to that frustration I was talking about earlier, is like, I'm not going to say, oh, I can't inspire people now. That's not what I'm going to say. But I know being in that position, it's the same thing, bro. It's like, oh, having millions of dollars, I can employ people. You could inspire people at a higher level because you reach more people. You could create more purposeful products, and like there's more you can do with more. And so it's like, not I'm gonna wait till I'm there to, no, it's like I'm doing what I can with what I have now, and I'm detached from anything other than what I have right here, right now. The most important moment is the present. It's all I have. And so it's okay. And I know with this desire to receive more, I can give more. That's it. And I know that I have more to give. And I think, like, you know, Tony Robbins said, the secret of living is giving. And so it's like, there's alignment that can exist where it's beneficial for me, but also for you. And like, that's the goal, you know? That's great art, you know? Anyway, we're all figuring it out. I need to get some freaking sleep, but this one went long. As always, keep going if you're watching this. I feel like this is one that's just going to get pulled up in like some years from now. Kind of similar how I'm just going to pull it up like 5 years from now and be in fucking awe, dude. I hope a lesson. Let me end with this, I guess, for me and maybe for you as well. It's like, because I was listening to this Andy Frisella conversation earlier. It was really good. And he was like talking to this dude, and he's like, the scary part is being in the same spot 10 years from now. And I don't feel like I'm in the same spot that I was 5 years ago. I've learned so much about so many things, and I've grown in so many ways. I do feel like where my mind goes, though, from the place of like, oh man, am I still working at a restaurant? Am I still, you know, like, if I am not at that next level in my career, what would, looking forward, I have wished that I now would have done differently, you know? And I think it's coming back to it's cleaning the bathroom, you know? And that's a metaphor. It's okay to not do everything. I think you can get caught up in doing everything. That's not the point. But it's understanding that the money, it's not just about money. It's understanding value. It's understanding like the extra mile, like greatness. You know, however you want to interpret it. But like the way that I'm interpreting it, at least, is like, what is that extra 1 to 5 to 10%? Whether it's, you know, mixing and mastering, video shoots, collaborations with other artists. Like, I feel like what I've been doing is right. And so I think it's also staying consistent, staying focused, in all aspects, and just continue to build that momentum. Interdependent of others. I think that's huge too, is like, I went so hard in New York, bring people together, Zico and friends, you know? And I went hard on my own shit, but like, I was maybe taking more energy. Same with Lamp. Like, I went so hard on everyone else's shit, and I got energy from that collaboration of being in the room with people. And that's not to say that I shouldn't be collaborating with people and being in the room, but like, I think just having that intentionality of independence, collaboration, respect, like back in Tucson, the same thing, like bringing everyone together on Sundays, I would go so hard. I was so excited for that. And like, there was a letdown after all of these things. After 3 months remaining ended, after the season ended, after Engraves ended, after Quadio in New York ended, after Lamp ended. That doesn't mean like don't do collaborative dope things with people, but like, it's just a reminder to have, it's like diversify, don't, you know, build it within, you know, create the energy to give, receive the energy to give. Don't take the energy to give, I guess. I don't know. I'm figuring it out. But consistency, momentum, that's what comes to mind. And I think just keep doing what I'm doing, you know, from the standpoint of like patience, trusting the process, and gratitude. Keep showing up. All right, I need to go to sleep. Keep going.